Hello guys and welcome here. So in this video we are going to talk about the CUMPRINC function inside of Microsoft Excel. So this function will return the cumulative principal that is paid on a loan between a certain period, between a start period and an end period. So it's a little bit different than the CUMIPMT function that will return how much we have paid interest. So in this function, we will know how many capital we have paid for between two periods, so between a start period and an end period. So what exactly we're going to do? It's pretty simple. We are going to talk about each of those arguments inside of this function. So first of all, we have the annual rate. In our case, it's going to be 5%. How many years on the loan is going to be 25. The present value of our loan is going to be 300,000. The start period, so we'll change it. So we're gonna calculate how much principal we will pay on our loan between the period 1 and the period number 2. So here our loan, let's say it's going to be on 25 years. So between the year number 1 and the year number 2, how much principal we have paid on our loan. And finally, the type, which will be the timing of the payment. So either at the beginning of our period or at the end of our period. Let's try to write down this function. So as I said a little bit earlier, we are going to start with an equal sign, and then we can just write down CUMPRINC, and we can open up our parentheses. So the first element will be the rate, so we can select our 5%. Then the years on the loan, so it's either years on the loan or a number of periods. So in our case, we're going to have 25 periods because each period will be equal to 1 year. So you can have 240 periods, for example. In this case, it's going to be 20 years, and you can calculate it in month. So let's say one period will be 1 month. In my case, one period will be 1 year. So this is why I enter 25. So instead of years on the loan, it's going to be number of months on the loan. You can do it this way as well. So let's continue. So I will select 25, then the present value of my loan, 300,000, the start period 1, the end period 2, and finally the type, so it's gonna be at the end of the period, and we can just close our parentheses. And just like that, we know that the first year of our loan, we will pay $12,885 in capital on our $300,000 loan. Now, since we know that normally when you buy a house, you will pay the majority of your interests at the end. We're going to see how much you will pay in principal on the last period. So we'll enter 24 and 25 right here. And as you can see, on the last year of your loan, you will pay $39,578 in principal on your loan. So you can see there is a big difference between the first year where you pay pretty much nothing compared to the last year where you pay almost $40,000 in principal in just 1 year. So this is how you use the CUMPRINC function inside of Microsoft Excel. So as always, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, to subscribe, and see you in another of my videos.